Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. We are ready for a time of meditation. Yes, meditation for healing, restoration, and elevation. This is a beautiful, blessed morning. Yes, and we are on day number 12. Do we have somebody this morning? We are on day number 12 of meditation for healing, restoration, and elevation. And it does start at 5:30 a.m. I am a few minutes late, so forgive me, you guys. I beg your pardon this morning. So I'm going to get right into it. Scriptures for this morning. Um, Starting with Matthew chapter 6, verse number 21 and 22 says, "For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. The light of the body is the eye." And we see this is singular, it's not plural. "If therefore thine eye be single, the whole body shall be full of light." Okay, and that is Matthew 6:21 and 22. And then Luke 11, let's see, chapter 11, verse number 34. "The light of the body is the eye. Therefore, when thy eye is single, thy whole body also is full of light. But when thy eye is evil, thy body is also full of darkness. Therefore," say, "take heed therefore that the light which is in thee be not darkness." Okay, and we know that we have two eyes, and it's talking about the single eye. So we're going to move up to the sixth chakra, if you're moving from the bottom to the top, which is the third eye chakra. It has to do with intuition, being able to discern, and being able to see the bigger picture per se. You may be told one thing when you're speaking or conversing with someone, but when you take the time to do the inner work, meditate, fast, pray, and other whatever your other spiritual routines are, your third eye chakra really opens up. Oh yes, and eating healthier. The healthier you eat, the more the third eye chakra can open up and really be exercised and illuminate. That's why when you fast, listen to this. That's why when you fast, you get more clarity because it starts to open up your third eye chakra. That's why you can receive more information better. You can get more clarity because the third eye chakra begins to open up more, especially when it's geared toward a vegetable, a plant based diet or plant based lifestyle. Okay, so I am Tammy with Elevated Living Today. I'm an inspirational life coach, a speaker, and teacher. And excuse me, I am vegan. I've been vegan for about 4 years now, a little over 4 years, and mostly raw for about a raw plant based for about mostly for about 2 years now. I do eat cooked foods and I will continue to eat cooked foods, but sporadically I do go all raw. I've been started out vegetarian about 13 years ago, so I've been living a meatless lifestyle for about a total of 13 years now. Um, so we're gonna get right into meditation. So with my coaching, I pretty much deal with the whole roundedness of spirituality, of taking care of yourself, helping you to live a more elevated living today here while we're here in this realm, bringing heaven to earth. so we don't have to wait until we get to that sweet by and by, okay? We can live our best life now, starting through our spiritual routines or practices, okay? So we're going to get into meditation and to get comfortable, more relaxed. Raise your hands to the ceiling, wiggle those fingers, and bring them down and rest them upon your legs. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed, okay? We don't want them up here. Bring them down. Keep your torso erect and just relax. Okay, we're going into the presence of our Almighty Creator, getting relaxed and getting more comfortable. And I like to say, start out with breathing. To me, that helps to calm your mind. If you have a lot of chatter in your mind or want to think about things tend to pop up, I like to focus on the breath. That's why I always say take a deep breath in through the nose, filling the lungs with air, and blow it slowly out through the mouth. Okay, and if you do that very softly throughout your meditation, trust me, it'll keep your mind intact. It'll keep it from running away. Okay, we want to stay in the present moment, forgetting about any worries, any concerns, any responsibilities. Let this be a time that you just get into the stillness. Okay, this helps you get into more of an alignment with your Creator and with your higher self. We know the Spirit of God dwells on the inside of us, and we are a temple that houses the Spirit of God, and mainly in the spirit of our mind. So we're going inside of the temple. When you go inside of the temple, you can get more calm, more relaxed. This soothes it helps soothes anxiety if you're a person that has anxiety. With the meditation and taking the deep breaths in and blowing them slowly out through the mouth, over the period of time, you will see progression. Okay, so deep breath in through the nose, slowly out through the mouth. Deep breath in through the nose, slowly out through the mouth. Deep breath in through the nose, slowly through the mouth. And you'll notice that you're becoming more and more calm, more and more relaxed. Deep breath in through the nose, slowly out through the mouth. And you get that oxygen flowing all over your body, okay? Get that oxygen to attach to those red blood cells and take it all throughout your body. And this practice is something you can do a couple of times a day. It doesn't have to be for 30 minutes. It can just be for 5 or 2 or 3 minutes, a couple seconds. Take the time that you need throughout the day to take you a breather break and just relax for a few minutes. Helps you to bring yourself into a more calm, peaceful state, more relaxed. And when you're more calm and more peaceful, you deal with life better. It doesn't matter what part of life it is, you just deal with it better. When focusing on meditation, you'll notice that you're making better decisions and even doing it faster. You start making better life decisions. Your eating choices will be better. You start wanting to do what's good for you. Okay, so we're going to get right into it, starting with the root chakra, which is located near the tailbone. Okay, and this chakra is represented by the color of red, a beautiful red color. And it is a beautiful red energy that is in the aura or your spirit of within your body. And it's really larger than that, but you know, your spirit is big. It just is. The limitation is actually the body. But get those energies rotating. clearing out any stagnant energies in your mind. Focus on those energies and any stagnant energies down in the lower chakra being cleared out. And this is why we find a lot of people living and still operating from the lower chakras, mainly with a carnal mind, or carnality is what I was going to say, because they've never known how to move up through those different chakras or energy centers and live from a different part of them, see things from a different perspective and a different light, okay, from a higher perspective. Okay, that's why a lot of people operate more in the low energy. You want to raise your energy, elevate in this life, because you'll prosper as your soul prosper, and this is a way to do it. Okay, if you have any wounds in your soul, this is a way to actually go inside of your temple and heal those wounds. Don't be afraid to face any pain, any past hurts, because this is how you clear them out. Okay? You go in because you can't really conquer what you don't face, can't get over what you don't face. Okay? And yes, it is mind over matter. You don't want to dwell on it and actually make it a place of where you are in depression or in self-pity, but in a way to where that thing, that pain or that hurt used to actually dominate you and conquer you, and now you're dominating it. You taking authority and the power over it. You take your power back and live your best life. And that's what this is for, because you are a very powerful being, very powerful, and you have the power to overcome anything. And that is what we are admonished to do, and that is what we do through the life of Christ, or our Christ consciousness. Okay, being able to overcome anything. And God is so powerful, you know, and once you take the time and really to connect with the presence and the power of God, there is nothing that is impossible. Whatever you put your mind to do, whatever you believe, and you have to be careful of the company that you keep. You know, how do they believe? Do they just have a form of godliness, but they deny the power of thereof? They only allow you to believe so far, and to believe as much as they believe in their however they expanded in their consciousness and their belief about God. No, believe and you shall receive. You have to have that mindset, and I admonish you to have that mindset to believe what the Word of God says. You ask and you shall receive. You know, as long as we're not doing anything that is harmful to anyone else, you know, ask and believe. I was about to go somewhere else. I don't want to go there. But we're stirring, rotating that red energy in the lower chakra, which is located near the tailbone, the root chakra, clearing out any energies. And this is where we get our sense of groundedness, sense of survival, the feeling safe and feeling secure, and where we feel that we are provided for. So if you're dealing with any anxiety, this may be an area that you really need to focus on. And the way to do that is when you are in meditation and quiet your mind. Just say, I am provided for, I am safe. You know, I have security, and I have a blessed assurance. Everything is provided for me. There is abundance, because there is no lack in this world. There isn't a lack of love, patience. There isn't a lack of abundance. There isn't a lack of funds. Money is being printed every day. And if you can get rid of, if we can just eliminate that poverty or that lack mindset, and then we can cause more of it to flow into our lives, because whatever frequency we vibrate at or whatever level of belief we believe, that is where our reality will meet us. Okay? So if you're vibrating still at a lower mindset or lower way of thinking, your energy, you're not raising your vibration to believe more, to be able to see better and clearer. Because a lot of us, we are born and we come here with, into this realm with a good view of ourselves. We're born with nothing, just as bare, as naked as can be, because everything is provided for us, all of the love, everything that we need. But a lot of times we're entering this realm depending on our path, because we all take different paths. There are even some people that are born into this world and raised without having, knowing their biological families, so there is a root chakra issue. You okay? And it could be deal in many different areas. And they could have a problem with dealing with the sense of family, feeling safe and secure. But they have to know that they have everything. Our parents are really mainly a vehicle that has been used to usher us into this realm. But it's up to us, the mindset that we're going to take. Are we going to take on a victim mentality, or are we going to choose to live in our greatness and live an empowered life, knowing that we are more than conquerors? Because once you, especially, you know, um, even if you don't see it, that's where the challenge is. Even if you don't see it, you speak it, and you'll begin to create it. You'll create a family, a loving family around you. And even when you start to build your own family, you'll know what you wanted and you'll create that. So if we're not victims, we are victorious. And you have to see yourself that way. Look at your life from the right perspective. See yourself from a higher perspective. And in a right perspective, see yourself as God sees you. Okay? And you can't really focus on the lower perspective or lower energies. You have to go higher. If you want to live a better life, if you want to elevate, you're going to have to go higher in the way that you think, the way that you see yourself, and the way that you see your life. Okay, so in that lower chakra, I hope you're taking your deep breaths. Deep breath in through the nose, slowly out through the mouth, knowing that we have the power to go within and allow ourselves to just accept and receive that healing. Receive whatever those wounds are that are in our souls. Receive the healing in those areas. Let that red energy just circulate. Any stagnant energy, and you just cause those to keep rising through the energy centers until it reaches your crown chakra, and you're living in your higher self and begin to live your best life, because you're living your life from a godly perspective, a more higher spiritual perspective, and from a higher vibration at that point. Okay? So know that you are loved and you are provided for, and you have family. There are so many that are for you and are rooting you on, that support system. Even when you don't see it, God has people that are praying for you, they're believing in you and loving you, caring for you. And just know that you are safe, even if you can't see it. See it in your mind's eye. in your meditation, meditate and see yourself in that loving, supportive community or family that you long for. Okay, and know that you are safe, you are secure, and that there is more than enough. There isn't a lack of anything. Everything that you need is provided for you. Believe that, know that, and see that. Okay, so that it can manifest in your life. Everything that you need. Deep breath in through the nose, filling the lungs with air. Slowly out through the mouth. Deep breath in through the nose. Slowly out through the mouth. Okay, and moving to the sacral chakra, which is has to do with your sexuality, your creativeness, and it is represented by the beautiful bright color orange. And we see that the energy is rotating beautifully, moving up. Okay, and this is a very emotional, very sensual chakra, the energy center. We know that, once again, sexuality is a very creative energy. And two people that are aware of this knows that it's more than just being able to create another human life. Okay, you can create on such higher spiritual levels that you can create a better reality when two come together and they are aware of that when they do come in together in an intimate matter, that they are creating. You know, this is a way that you can also use to create. And I go into that deeper in my coaching. We don't have enough time here in meditation for me to really explain more of that. But you're a very creative being, and it doesn't have to be based on sensuality, just the fact that you're becoming more in alignment with your higher self, being more in tune with your inner man, taking the time to hear what your creator has to say, and receiving the downloads of information that the universe is trying to get to you. It'll cause you to get those ideas and be more creative, okay, in your life, in your home area, your personal life, at work, and in your business. Just take the time to go within, because everything that you need is there in your temple. Okay, deep breath in through the nose. Slowly out through the mouth. Deep breath in through the nose. Slowly out through the mouth. And you want to feel this sense of connectedness. You know, being connected to your true self. Know how you really should feel about yourself. You know, you're very powerful and very creative. You can create the life that you want, co-creating your own reality, okay, with your creator, because you're sitting down taking the time to get the information that you need. And once again, we say prayer is communing with God, talking to God. Meditation is when you take the time to receive. Okay? And the sacred chakra is also, let's see, and with the element water. Okay. Deep breath in through the nose, slowly out through the mouth. Enjoy the quietness, the stillness, and the energy circulating in your creative center. You're going to start to create a better reality because you can see better, right? See those things that are not as though they are. See yourself as healed. See yourself as whole. See yourself as more than enough. Because you are. And moving to the solar plexus area, which is located by the element fire. It's a beautiful bright color yellow. And in this energy center, it's located just below the diaphragm, in the stomach area, or in your torso area. And this has to do with your power, your confidence, your belief in yourself. This has to do with self-care for yourself and others. And know that you are confident. And this is where you speak positive things over yourself. Imagine that energy center being just circulating vibrantly, clearing out anything that no longer serves you. Know that you are powerful, that you can do anything you put your mind to. All you have to do is believe. Believe in yourself. Know that you have gifts and talents in you that no one else has. God has given you gifts that no one else has. There is something that you have that no one else has. You make a difference in this world. And that is your power. No one else is you. There isn't another person that exists that has the essence of your DNA. Not another soul. You are a specific design, unique. You are the only you here. Very powerful. Very creative. You're very smart. You're very beautiful. And you're stronger than you think. Look what you've overcome and survived throughout your life. Things that would have taken others out. And you're still here. You're still in your right mind. Still sane. You still have your joy. You still have your strength. You're a powerful being. Very confident. Confident in how you live your life, how you live in your truth, how you operate in your career, on your job, and how you operate in your business and just your daily life. And you take the time to care for yourself, such as meditation. Take your long salt baths or Epsom salt baths if you need it to help clear out your aura. And that even helps you become more relaxed and in a peaceful state. Because you're loving yourself more, taking better care of yourself, your confidence is rising even higher. You're setting those boundaries, healthy boundaries, that you don't let anyone cross. You're saying no when you need to say no, and yes when you need to say yes. Not right now when you need to say not right now. Okay. Deep breath in through the nose. Slowly out through the mouth. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. Slowly out through the mouth. And we move into our throat chakra, which is represented by a beautiful light blue color. And in this area, this energy center, it has to do with speaking your truth. I speak, and you live your truth. Whatever it is that you believe, and our beliefs change all the time, because there are some beliefs that we learn that we have that limits us. There are limiting beliefs that keeps us from living our best life. And when you come into a deeper understanding, or a higher understanding, or your consciousness begins to expand in what you know to be true. And a lot of our truth and consciousness expands from experience. Sad but true. We begin to realize what no longer serves us and expand our consciousness. Let go of what no longer serves us. So whatever your truth is, speak your truth and live your truth. And I always say, as long as you're not hurting anyone, live your truth. You know, wherever you are on your path and in your relationship with God, your higher power, that is where you are, and you live your truth. And we're going from faith to faith and from glory to glory. We're being spiritually developed every day and personally developed. As we grow and expand in our consciousness, so does our life expand. Okay, and working on personal development. Deep breath in through the nose, slowly through the mouth. I've heard it once said, speak your truth, even if you have to shake and tremble saying it. Speak your truth, live your truth. Because when you don't, that's really where a lot of uneasiness sets in your spirit and in your aura, depression, mainly because you're not living the truth of who you are. You know, you don't have to live to the truth and the expectation of others. Live your truth, whatever that is. Just don't hurt anybody, okay? Be good to yourself. Be good to others. Wish well for others, because we know what we put out into the universe, it comes back to us. So do all the good that you can, so that that's what you'll get back. Okay? Because it never fails. You know, what you put out there, it boomerangs back to you. It may not come right away, but it will definitely come. So do good. Plant good seeds. Okay? And we're moving to the third eye chakra, which is located by an indigo color, which is like a deep, dark blue, very dark color. And in this energy center, this is getting to, now we're dealing with the throat, the third eye chakra, and the crown chakra is with the higher energy centers of the higher self. Okay, this is where you're not really stuck in the lower chakras, and the energy is not stuck there. Your energy is actually rising up once you clear it out, and it goes up into the higher chakras. And the third eye chakra has to do with their intuition, being able to see the bigger picture. Okay, being able to see through the facade, the deception, And the more you meditate, the more that becomes clear. The healthier you eat, the more that becomes clear. And that's why when you fast, one of the main things people say they get is clarity. It's because when you start to eat better, it's a connection with your spirit man. You start to see better. Okay? And I noticed since I've been vegan, I've really noticed a difference, a big difference. So wherever you are on your journey, start to make healthier food choices and move your body more, exercise. All of it is really connected in the mind, spirit, body, and soul. Okay? And take care of your whole self. And move into the crown chakra, which is a purple color. And that is at the crown of your head. And that is when you're really operating in your higher self. Okay, your inner man is really very dominant, the spirit side of you, where you become in one with the Father, one with the Spirit of God. That's why when you're in Christ consciousness or you read about Jesus, he said, I and my Father are one. You know, once you reach that higher consciousness, all the way up into that energy center. And that's when you find people even speaking in tongues. Once you reach that higher chakra, they're able to speak in tongues more easily. They're more in alignment with their higher self. They're more in connection with their creator. That's when you reach that area in meditation. Everything just tends to just fade away into the background. And you're just drifting away and really basking in the presence of the Most High, the one and only true and living God, and bask in that presence and just meditate. That's when things are really still, really quiet. And when you reach this area in this state in your meditation, you just want to sit there and you don't want to leave. Everything is just quiet and peaceful. Deep breath in through the nose, slowly through the mouth. And remember that you are a divine individual. You're unique. You're beautiful. You're special. And you are loved, deeply loved. There is no one else like you that exists anywhere. No one that is like you. And you are here for a reason. You make a difference in this world. Put good out into the world as much as you can. Spread love. And you know we skipped the heart chakra. I'm so sorry. But that is located in your chest area, just in front of the organ, and which is represented by a beautiful green, bright green color. And in this area is where we express our compassion and our love for one another, for ourselves and for others. So be loving, be gentle with yourself, caring, be patient with yourself and with others. And throughout the day, take the time to just relax. Take a couple of breaks and meditate if you need it. A couple deep breaths in And you can go through each energy center and in your mind's eye, clearing those energy centers out. Because your mind is very powerful. That's why we're admonished to think on those things that are powerful and of a good report, and to speak those things that are not as though they are, and to walk by faith and not by sight. Even though things look a certain way, you can go within and see your life is whole and beautiful and complete. See yourself living your best life, living in the best neighborhoods, living in a beautiful home, because you deserve it and you can have that. Driving the best cars, there's nothing wrong with that if that's what you desire. Not everyone desires that. You know, they have material for everybody's level of consciousness. Not everybody's level of consciousness is the same. So wherever you are, it's okay if you desire to have nice things. And it's okay to feel that you deserve that. There's nothing wrong with that. Live your best life. Okay? Just say, do good to others, to yourself and to others. Spread love. Give someone a smile, a wave. You know, speak a good word. Send good thoughts. Put good energy out into the world. Put it out there in the universe, and it'll come back to you. Okay, live your best life. Operate more from your higher self, yet staying grounded. Okay? All right, and we're going to bring this meditation to a close. And you can start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And take a deep breath in, raising your hands to the sky, and blow it out through the mouth, knowing that this meditation was very nice, very peaceful, very calmful. Deep breath in, breathing in everything that you need, all the goodness that you desire, and breathing out everything that no longer serves you. Breathe out that toxic energy, okay? And know that you are blessed. Your day is already blessed, and that you are prepared to go out and have a thriving, successful day, a very creative day, a very prosperous day, and a healthy day. I love you guys. And I want to thank you for watching these meditation videos for healing, restoration, and elevation. And remember, your day is blessed. And come back 5:30 in the morning. We'll be on day number 13. Through these meditations, we know that we will begin even the more to experience a more elevated living today. Spiritual elevation time to go to a higher level. I love you guys. Be blessed. See you on day number 13. Bye now.